Good morning to you. I'm Mark Sudduth, and this is What's Up in the Tropics. It is Friday, June the 17th, 2022. Looking across the tropics, a good chunk of the Western Hemisphere, a lot of clouds, showers, thunderstorms, and even a hurricane amongst all of this mess that you see here from Central America, across the Eastern Pacific, and then finally ending up over there where there's Hurricane Blas, well off the Mexican coastline. We also have a new depression, number 3, in that part of the world, and then Invest Area 93L still trying to hold on, but where is it? It's kind of lost in there. No real areas of energy trying to concentrate as we see across Central America, everything kind of tangled up in that region. And so as we go through the weekend, I don't see that this is going to become a problem, but we do need to watch this general area. The Western Caribbean is prime for development. If one of these areas can just kind of solidify and pinch off from this large gyre, this huge rotation area of energy, then we might have something to watch. Nothing that we can really hang our hats on just yet from the model guidance. The GFS certainly still at it with its antics. I'll show you that in a minute, but nothing to worry about over the weekend. Here's a close-up shot of the Western Caribbean, and look at that. There's just a lot of different areas of deep thunderstorms, and even the new depression there south of Guatemala and El Salvador, but nothing on the Atlantic Basin side, that is to say the Western Caribbean or the Gulf of Mexico. So if you have plans this weekend along the beaches, especially in the Gulf Coast areas, other than summertime thunderstorms, nothing to worry about from the tropics, nothing coming from the east, from the deep tropics, from Africa, nothing out there just yet. All right, looking at the GFS, this is the Eastern Pacific, and look, we have our twin systems here. There goes Blas out into the open Pacific. It'll eventually die out as it encounters less favorable conditions, a more stable atmosphere, and cooler sea surface temperatures. And then the new system, Tropical Depression number 3, should go on to develop. It took advantage of that Central American gyre, this overall factory of storms as of late, and it too is going to move off to the west-northwest with time, probably staying south of Mexico to the extent that it shouldn't become an issue for direct impacts there. Broadening out to the entire Atlantic Basin, at least the North Atlantic Basin, not a lot going on out here over the next several days. Strong high pressure in control over the northeast Atlantic, ridging its way down across the deep tropics. Dry air, the Saharan air layer, still pretty prevalent. And then over the deep south, a huge bubble of deep layer ridging, creating all of that hot weather that we have seen. And that is just going to get reinforced for next week. So anything that does try to develop in the Caribbean, if it gets going, is going to pretty much stay suppressed to the south for now. And then just a little bit of an impulse trying to come off of Africa, maybe changing the wind pattern out there a little bit, inducing some more westerly winds at the lower levels, which helps to enhance warming across the main development region, but nothing to worry about in terms of development over the next 5 days. I'll go over all of this and more in greater detail during my Hurricane Outlook and Discussion video. I am now back from my trip to Florida, so we'll go over that this afternoon. Exclusively on YouTube and at Facebook. All of that with the HurricaneTrack brand. Just search for HurricaneTrack. I'll be back with more for you this afternoon. Again, this is Mark Sudduth. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you again later today.